Terrific talent at backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Luka Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Clippers. They really don't want this game to come down to the wire. The coach said Luka Doncic is so good in the clutch, either shooting it, driving it, or passing it. They'd like to avoid that scenario altogether. So that means they have to be comfortably ahead in the 4th quarter. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now George. After Luka Doncic's 3-pointer that didn't go. Here's Leonard. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, and for mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Zubac. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And George kicks to Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Zubac trying to break loose.
And Powell is a really reliable defender. I mean, he's excellent using his length and his quickness to throw shooters off.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's George. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Knocked loose, stolen by George. Fast break, here we go. Everly with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic, and then Leonard with the dunk.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees a teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
To Porzingis. Here's Powell. Doncic outside. 5 to shoot. Hardaway from outside. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Count it.
Guys, you look at Porzingis, and it seems like he's got a knack for chasing down the ball on the offensive glass. Really good instincts.
Down low. And there's Paul George on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got 3 assists in the game.
And known as a tremendous shooter for his size, Porzingis wasn't quite as accurate last season, which surprised some people.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, some people would automatically assume that because Doncic attracts so much attention that Porzingis would get more wide open looks. But you got to remember, Porzingis missed a full season and was coming off an injury and needed to reacclimate himself to NBA gameplay. So that takes usually a season plus another season before you're all the way back.
Here's Doncic, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, he's the 3rd pick in the 2018 draft, guys, and Doncic seems poised to dominate this league for a lot of years.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told him, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision, where he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
All free throws good from Doncic. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Doncic against Beverly. clock at 6. George finds Morris, and he gets the bucket.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
To the middle. Oh, that's good.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Beverly, the pass to Zubac. Feeds it to George. Hardaway with the steal. Passes to Pop. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Pass to Zubac. A shot missing. Now Dallas takes it the other way. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Drops in the tray.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
The first one falls.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter and a pretty good defender in rebounding.
And Morris drops them both. Mavericks leading by 5. Now Doncic. Powell finds Porzingis. To the paint. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. And that's now 6 points for Porzingis. Here's Beverly. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Leonard in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Beverly knows he's out there to pass the ball, guys. A skilled floor general. He really distributes it well.
The drive by Doncic does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Leonard dishes to George. And he uses the glass on the wing. George has got 6 points. And here is Doncic. Dishes it to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
The 3 from George. Powell pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Porzingis is double. Oh, that's good. He's got 8.
Excellent court awareness from the big man there. Porzingis proven to be a reliable passer.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong, I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Morris, and it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly. Now, here's Doncic. On the pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Inside, Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Clippers trail by 6. Outside, George. Outside, Leonard. Shoots over Doncic. Leonard, no luck.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that. Richardson against Leonard. Doncic
Doncic feeling it out over Ibaka, and it's good off the back rim and in. And now it's an 8-point Dallas lead.
But you know what? It's really rare to see young players like Doncic have such offensive creativity in their game. Deadly from the mid-range.
And that one's good, George.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Porzingis can't hit.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Doncic with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Richardson, True on the 14-footer. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Jackson against Brunson. Pass to Ibaka. Kicks to George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Clock at 6 to the inside. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got 13 points.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Brunson with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Porzingis kicks to Kleba. And Kleba slams it in.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
George against Richardson. Outside Leonard. On the 3 off target. Mavericks leading by 8. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Counted.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Doncic against Jackson. Passes it to Brunson. A minute 50 left to play here in the first. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. A different look for the Clippers. Luke Kennard comes in for Leonard. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Paul George. Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Dallas. Redick comes in for Doncic. .144 left to play in the first quarter. Outside for Redick. Over Kennard. And he nails the jumper. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Pass to Batum. Now here's Kennard. Covered by Redick. Here's Batum. It's rebounded by Dallas. A drive by Redick. And there's the pass to Brunson. 1:05 left in the first quarter of the game. Kawhi Stein passes to Brunson. Good. And now a 10-point Maverick lead.
Already, they piled up 8 second chance points.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
Redick against Kennard. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Nicholas Batum. The Mavericks also with the sub. Roach is checked in. Kennard on the wing, covered by Redick. 5 on the clock. He had a nice open look right there. And it's Burke with the ball for Dallas. 8-point game. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
The offensive rebound. And Ibaka slams it in.
And the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Here's Burke. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 6. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles.